Have you ever experienced the serendipity or randomness of meeting someone and being able to engage in deep conversation almost immediately, feeling like that connection was meant to be? How would you describe that feeling? Can you guys drop some words in the chat that would describe what that feels like for you? Or if you want to shout it out rather than type, please unmute yourself and do so. Magical, Joelle. Yes. Spiritual. Random, of course, Abraham. I love it. Heartwarming. Yes, Shayla. I agree. It often feels miraculous and with ease. Connection or rapport is the foundation of a coaching relationship and any relationship. And what I believe truly helps us to connect in these relationships is common experience. Experiences where we have been humbled, perhaps, by difficult, traumatic, and joyful circumstances that have changed our lives. When we meet another person that also has had an experience of something deep and meaningful, we can connect from our hearts. So here's a story. When I first started coaching, I did not even realize I was coaching. I was brought in to develop academic and personal support systems for high-performance athletes at the University of Calgary. I was a program coordinator. I surely must know everything and lead others with information and systems. I am a highly organized person and I will make this happen. That was my attitude. I was focused on the knowing and the doing. As I progressed in the role, I became very aware that it was the time spent with the young men that seemed to shift them. It took years for me to realize this was perhaps the key to their success, creating an authentic connection. My experience with these young men was the catalyst for my book, How the Demands of a World That Prioritizes Striving, Achievement, and Performance Actually Affects Our Ability to Connect. The students did need to be coached to develop competencies, a combination of knowledge, behaviors, and skills that resulted in successful performance. But these were checklist items. Believe me, I am often enticed by a good checklist. But my past experiences changed me. I learned that I used to be more task-oriented than relational. And for my level 4 project, I was able to reach out to a Toastmaster to coach them for 3 one-hour sessions on a competency that they wanted to work on, where they could benefit from my expertise. Thankfully, they said yes. Logistically, there is a checklist for this project. Once again, I kind of started finding myself focusing on the task and getting all organized for the project, which we do need to do. But when we had our first meeting, I forgot all of that and I fully engaged in the joy of learning about the person that was right in front of me. The feeling of awe and ease was there immediately. We were able to share experiences together that required trust and that all happened in that first hour. 2 women connecting through shared experience. The project was an opportunity, not a checklist. I can still have a checklist, but it's not the focus. It's there if I need it. The opportunity was to say yes to something unknown and to discover the beauty of what's possible when 2 people share from the heart. What a gift to know that my past and my mistakes help me understand other people at a deeper level, that patience and kindness is the secret sauce, not the head knowledge. Where have you made a checklist on the focus of your day, or perhaps rushed a conversation to get back to what you need to do? Or maybe you have not taken the time to understand what's going on for your partner by just acknowledging them. Perhaps you have allowed yourself to be frustrated with your son or daughter and were not able to be patient because of what you had to do next. What I experienced in this project affirms what happens over and over again as I step into trusting myself to be myself, an accumulation of experience to date that have shaped my heart in ways I never knew possible. I am so grateful for that. And because of this, solid relationships are built. It is from this place that we can guide others towards greater understanding of themselves. I encourage each of you today to take the time to be present with someone you love or randomly someone you don't know, and give them the precious gift of connection. You might surprise yourself how it makes you feel. It makes an incredible difference in the world when we choose to love others. And it all starts with one connection.